and they cast in the words of the Most High, the truth of the Most High's word behind them. Look, just to show you, Proverbs 1:7. You don't care about the Most High. You don't care about the Most High. And it's sad. But look, read that.
Proverbs 1:7. The fear of the Most High is the beginning of knowledge.
See, the fear of the Most High is the beginning of what?
Knowledge.
Of knowledge. Read on.
But fools despise wisdom and
He
instruction.
just said they are fools. The wicked are fools. Because they despise what?
Wisdom and instruction.
Yeah, they despise wisdom and instruction. So they're fools. They're fools. But here we are following fools. We following fools as a people. And don't stand up hard against us when you bring these things out. And they'll just sit there and listen. They just sit there and they want to hear it. And we'll sit there and argue. Our people will sit there and argue all day long. Like we don't know what we're talking about. Look at 2 Timothy 3:16.
Second Timothy 3:16. All scripture is given by inspiration of the Most High and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness.
So they fools because they don't want instructions in righteousness. Because when you start to come back to the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, then you become righteous when you apply them in your life every day. This ain't something that we just learning now and the book closed now, you're going to do whatever you want to do. No, you got to apply this. This ain't just not easy. Look at verse 13.
Verse 13. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse.
Hear that? Evil men and seducers seducing you this way and that way shall wax worse and worse. Read.
Deceiving.
Lying.
And being deceived.
And being deceived. People being deceived by the liars. By the time of evil that the Most High brought upon this earth, now evil men and seducers, come on over here, you know, or they want to hear, they got itching ears, as they say. They want to hear certain things so that makes them feel good with their evil that they have in their spirit. Evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. Read.
But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned.
Read it again.
But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned.
One more time for understanding.
But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned.
You got to continue in the things that you have learned. Like I say, when the book is closed, now you got to apply this in your life. Read.
And hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them.
That's right. You got to understand. This is coming from the Most High. Read 2 Timothy 4:3.
2 Timothy 4:3. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine.
Hey, the time is here. People don't want to endure sound doctrine. Read.
But after their own lust.
After their own lusts, man. Your own desires, your own emotions, your own feelings and all that. That's all lust is, your own emotions and feelings and so forth. Read.
But after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears.
Yeah, having itching ears. They want certain teachers that's going to say the same thing that they believe in. You don't need no teacher. If a teacher's to teach you what this word says, not what you want to hear. That's what they want to hear. I don't like what they say, so I'm going to go over here. I don't like what he said. People going all around because I like what they said. You go over there and you find, oh, they said something I don't like. I don't believe in that. So then you find somebody else believing how you believe. That's why you be here, there, and everywhere. Itching ears. Read, verse 4.
And they shall turn away their ears from the truth.
Hear that? They're going to turn away their ears from what?
From the truth.
From the truth. They turn away their ears from the truth. Most High he have certain men set up on this earth to bring forth the truth. his understanding to the best of the ability until Mashiach Yahushua come back. We know a part and prophesy in part. We just know a part. We know a part and we prophesy in part. Ain't nobody, you ain't give it all to nobody. Their head will be too big. It's already big just knowing a little bit. You gotta humble yourself. The more you know, the more you gotta be humble. That's the Most High. He say, hey, you wanna abase, you wanna lift yourself up, you're gonna be abased. You humble yourself, that's when you get uplifted. And the blessings come. But it's not gonna come if you all prideful and you think you all that and this, that, and the third. It ain't coming to you. It ain't gonna happen, Israel. Verse 4 again.
And they shall turn away their ears from the truth, and shall be turned unto fables.
Man, see? Just talk to me. I had people close my Bible up. I'm reading the Bible to them. They took I had the Bible like this, reading the Bible, teaching them. They said, like this, straight up, holding my hands like this. I had to get off me. Didn't want to hear the word of the Most High. They want to hear what I have to say. So therefore, they don't want to be accounted to what the word says. But believe this. You hearing it now, you're going to hear it. It's not, it ain't just coming out of nowhere. I mean, come on, it's infested in us. It's got to be in you to know this. That's why he says study to show yourself approved unto the Most High. And when you keep studying, the Spirit going to bring all things back to remembrance. You're going to start learning more. You're going to start enduring these things. Read.
Verse 5. But watch thou in all things, endure afflictions.
Endure what?
Endure affliction.
We're going to endure affliction. You're going to be hated for my name's sake, he said. Or Mashiach Yahushua said. You got to endure afflictions. Read.
Do the work of an evangelist.
What did he say? Do the work of an evangelist. We're supposed to be moving around telling people about this truth, about the Most High, about the Mashiach Yahushua, about we the children of Israel, and follow his laws and have faith in the Mashiach Yahushua. That evangelist moves around and talks about this truth. That's what evangelist does. Moving around, telling people about this word of the Most High. Read.
Make full proof of thy ministry.
Make full proof of thy ministry. This is real, y'all. Go back to Psalms. We were in Romans. Right?
Romans 8.
Yeah.
Romans 8. And
started at 16.
Start at 16. Romans 8:16. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High.
That's right. The Spirit bears witness that we are the children of the Most High. We are the children of the Most High. Now go back to Psalms 50 and 6. That's the children of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel. The Spirit bear witness with the Spirit. That's why 1 John 4:1 says, try the Spirit by the Spirit, whether or not they are the Most High. So the Spirit gonna bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. So you can try the Spirit, whether or not they are the Most High. From what you know, according to thus said the Most High, through his precepts. You get understanding through the precepts. Going here, there, and everywhere. Psalms 50.
16?
Yeah.
Psalms 50 and 16. But unto the wicked the Most High said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth?
That's right. So the wicked falls into Job 9:24. So you get a clear understanding. Job 9:24.
Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
So the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Read.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
So the wicked gonna cover the faces of the judges thereof. Mashiach Yahushua is the judge. They cover the Most High's face. They cover the disciples. They cover the Israelites' face until this day. Read.
If not, where and who is he?
If not, where and who is he? Now that's Esau covered up the faces of the judges thereof, and they're the ones that has the ability to say, you can do this and you can't do that. Right? They give you the 501c, you got your church, they give you a 501c3. You can do this, rules and regulations. They say it's a separation between state and church. Nah. No way, because they're controlling what they do. They came up with that so they couldn't just say, hey, we're going to vote for this person, that person. They come up in there, no, so you see them running. This is separation between church and state. Why do they be all the time up in them churches? Watch the next election. I don't care, they eat a mice, they can go right up in the black church. And the preacher gonna be standing with his chest out. Look, I got Hillary Clinton here with me. You know what I mean? Or whoever is running. You ain't seen Trump up in no church, right? Let's see, he gonna go to the black church. Or the Mexican church. Does he talk about it? Let's see, he gonna eat up in there and say, hey, you know, I'm still with you. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just crazy. So the earth gets to the hand of the wicked. They the wicked. Now, 1 John 3 and 10.
1 John chapter 3, verse 10.
Now here the Israelite wicked.
And this the children of the Most High are manifest.
This is how the children of the Most High manifest. Read.
And the children of the devil.
And the children of the devil. Of Israel. Remember, we say all the sinners of my people going to die. We say the evil shall not prevent whatever it says, stop us. And the Most High create evil. This are the children of the Most High manifest and the children of the devil. Paraphrasing I was. Go ahead.
Whosoever doeth not righteousness is not of the Most High.
So the wicked ain't gonna do righteousness. They ain't gonna come back to the laws that's come out of the Most High, because what did Israel say? Oh, we ain't under the law, we're under mercy and grace. We ain't under the law. They say that in a minute. You hear them say it. But where do they go? They go up in these churches. They go all up in these churches. Wherever they go, is teaching them wrong. This how you know the Most High's children and the children of the devil. Whosoever what?
Doeth not righteousness is not of the Most High.
Whoever don't do righteousness is not of the Most High. Read.
Neither he that loveth not his brother.
Neither he that loveth not his brother. And they teaching us, I mean, we got to dive off a plan against each other. It's sad. Read.
For this is the message that ye have heard from the beginning, that we should love one another.
And we, as the children of Israel, should love one another. Because you fall into the wicked. Read.
Not as Cain, who was of that wicked one, and slew his brother. And wherefore slew he him? Why did Cain slew Abel? Read. Because his own works were evil.
Because his own what?
Works were evil.
So his own works were evil. The things that he done was evil. Read.
And his brothers righteous.
And his brothers righteous. His works, those works. What he said, hey. All he had to do was say, Abel, my brother, let me have a lamb to sacrifice it to the Most High, the fat to the Most High. Instead of saying, Most High, you're going to take these plants. This one grew out of the ground, you take this. How you going to be jealous of the Most High? Well, we know, you know he only wants a fat in the parts of the animal that we do not eat as his sacrifice. That lets us know that the sacrifice was happening then, because Abel was sacrificing the fat to the Most High. All Cain had to do was say, come on, brother, let me have a lamb. No. Most High, you're going to take this. Then you get jealous of his brother's works, then you're going to want to kill his brother. Because his works were righteous. Right. John 8:44. This is what Mashiach Abashai called.
John chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father will ye do.
Say, you are your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. Read.
He was a murderer from the beginning.
What are you telling him? He said, you from your father, who's a murderer from the beginning? Who's a murderer from the beginning?
Cain.
Huh?
Cain.
You the owlbear. Cain was, but you're right, Cain was. He was a murderer from the beginning. Read.
He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth.
Abode not in what?
The truth. because there was no truth in him.
Hold up. Cain aboded not in what?
The truth.
The truth. We got to define the truth so that you understand what Cain didn't do. That's Psalms 119, 142. So Cain, he said he was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth because there's no truth in him. Let's find out. What's the truth that he didn't have?
Psalms 119, verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.
See, the law of the Most High is the truth. So Cain didn't have the truth. Got to go back to see what he didn't have. As I just said, you know, I mentioned it. You got to look at it. Go to Genesis 4th chapter, and let's read from one down.
Genesis chapter 4, verse 1.
Because remember, Cain didn't abide in the truth. Mashiach Abishai said this, and the truth is the laws of the Most High. So let's read it.
Genesis chapter 4, verse 1. And Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived.
I mean, they had intercourse, sexual intercourse, and she got pregnant, right?
And bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Most High.
So Cain was the firstborn son of Adam and Eve, right?
And she again bare his brother Abel.
Mind you, they're not privileged to the tree of life anymore. Because remember, in Genesis 3rd chapter, the Most High brought the judgment upon them because Eve wanted that power and told Adam, you're going to have that power to know good and evil. So he put the flaming swords around the tree of life. So now, after this fact, Adam and Eve had Cain first. Verse 2.
And she again bare his brother Abel, and Abel was a keeper of the sheep.
So Abel was a keeper of sheep, right?
But Cain was a tiller of the ground.
Cain was a tiller of the ground. We only hear because remember, Mashiach Abishai said, Cain abode not in the truth. Read.
Verse 3. And in process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Most High.
So Cain brought a fruit of the ground an offering to the Most High. Read.
And Abel, he also brought of the firstlings of his flock.
Listen at this. Abel brought the firstling, the best one, the first without blemish of his flock. Read.
And of the fat thereof.
And of the fat thereof. That's the part that's sacrificed to the Most High. Read.
And the Most High had respect unto Abel and to his offering.
So listen, did the Most High say have respect to Cain's offering? It didn't say that. But the Most High had respect unto Abel and his offering because it is a proper offering that he should give for the Most High. Read.
But unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect.
See? In the Cain and his offering he had not respect. Why? Because
but unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect.
that's all we need. Why did he have respect to Cain? Back to John 8:44.
John 8:44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth.
See? Talk about Cain. He was the first murderer because he killed Abel. We just keep reading, but you keep reading, it's going to tell you that he slew his brother Abel. He's a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth. Most I say he had respect to Abel's offering the fat to him, but he had respect to Cain, saying you're going to take some fruit, some plants. This is what I grew. Read.
Because there is no truth in him.
Because there's no truth in him. Read.
When he speaketh a lie,
When he speaketh a lie, read.
he speaketh of his own.
Yeah, the Jewish cat said, when we lie, we still tell the truth. He said, even when we lie, we tell the truth.